Hey y'all, I'm Teraj.
And I'm Barry.
And we're traveling to Toronto for Global Black Pride. Come on, get out your own way and let yourself soar. I was invited to perform at Global Black Pride for their first ever in-person festival and celebrations. This was an amazing opportunity to celebrate Black queer excellence and Black LGBTQI people from all over the globe.
Not only is Toronto the home of this year's Global Black Pride, it is also my hometown. Being a proud Torontonian, I couldn't wait to show off what the city has to offer, especially since it overlapped with Toronto's Caribbean festival, Carabana.
We also took a quick trip over to Montreal to check out the city, have some good eats, and celebrate my baby Barry's birthday.
Join us and our traveler in Canada as we're making it with pride at Global Black Pride.
The city of Toronto hosted this year's Global Black Pride, and this was a historical moment since it's the organization's first in-person program of events. And what a better place to have it than in Toronto. You'll always have my heart, hands on Bible bound, you are my beating sound. Global Black Pride was founded in 2020, and it's the first ever and only activist-led global pride event that brings together Black LGBTQI communities from all continents to celebrate our culture, diversity, and also provide a space for activists and community-based organizations across the globe to engage and reflect.
It was so amazing to see so many people come out to celebrate the city and Global Black Pride.
First up, we checked out the Global Black Pride's Global Village. It's a gathering place where Black LGBTQI+ communities from around the world met to share their experiences and learn about HIV and other health issues. With a blend of speaker sessions and cultural activities, the Global Village was also a hub for watching live performances, broadening networks, and supporting the rich, wide artistry and creativity of Black LGBTQI+ entrepreneurs and artists. At the Global Village, I had the chance to speak with some of the founders of Global Black Pride, Michael Iguodaro and Ricky Nathanson, and they shared the inspiration behind creating Global Black Pride.
And we come from countries, Ricky and I, where it's not possible for folks to be themselves, and for us to be now the lead in a global organization that provides space for people to do that. It's just so phenomenal. And Ricky is an amazing activist, and she's a hero.
We both have been forced to leave our homeland due to circumstances that did not allow us to remain in where we came from because of it. We wouldn't be sitting here today. We probably would not even be on this face of the earth.
It was a major honor to be the headliner for the very first in-person Global Black Pride. Being a part of this historical moment is something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life and the rest of my career, because beyond the glitz and the glamour of being an artist, the most important component of doing what I do on stage and through the platform that I've built is making an impact. History, not strike that. History, yeah, that's the history. Nah, not that. History, hey. This was an opportunity to do something for the culture and help uplift our beautiful and resilient Black LGBTQ+ community on a global scale.
It was so heartwarming to see Teraj perform in Toronto again. The first time was a few years back for Pride, but I know Global Black Pride means a lot to him, so this performance was extra special. Not only was the performance in Toronto, but the performance was live streamed across the world.
After the Global Village, we hit up the Afro-Punk Kiki Ball. It was so wonderful to see this event empowering people from all walks of life and ages, and I was personally overwhelmed with emotion upon seeing how involved, enthusiastic, and talented the youth were in literally every category.
What I loved most about this event was that it was open to everyone, and they showed up.
During our time in Toronto, we got the chance to stay at the Fairmont Royal York, and we had the opportunity to experience everything that it had to offer, including drinks at the Royal Library Bar, afternoon tea at Clockwork, and so much more.
The Fairmont Royal York Hotel is one of the city's most iconic hotels with a rich history. It was built in the 1920s as one of Canada's many grand railway hotels. It has hosted many celebrities, presidents, and of course the royal family, including Queen Elizabeth.
We spoke with Nate, who works at the Fairmont Royal York, and he shared some of his experiences of working at the Fairmont and living in Toronto as a Black queer male.
The diversity here is incredible. I love getting to know more about myself as a queer person, and seeing how this corporation is allowing me to continue to be myself and expand upon being myself as I come into work and activate different partnerships with different people. So it's been amazing.
We also had the opportunity to partake in their famous afternoon tea. They have been serving afternoon tea for over 90 years since their opening and remains one of the most popular afternoon tea experiences in Toronto.
That day, we headed over to check out Caribana, which is the world's largest Caribbean festival outside of the Caribbean and also North America's largest street festival.
We made it to Caribana! Finally!
The colors, the energy, and the sheer amount of people that traveled from all over the world to celebrate the return of Caribana was phenomenal. It was such a huge crowd of people from all walks of life coming together to celebrate the beauty of Black and Caribbean people.
After the festival, I took Teraj on a trip to Henlon's Point in the Toronto Islands. The ferry ride had great city views, and once we got there, we visited Henlon's Point Beach, a clothing optional beach where local gays go. On the island, we spoke with Stephen Bronco, the creative director of Stamina Group and editorial director of View the Vibe, a local Toronto publication.
He shared some of his experiences of living and thriving as an LGBTQ+ person of color in Toronto.
It's exciting, right? To truly see those barriers being broken, right? I mean, I'm sure you know, right? The Caribbean community has not been the first and most accepting communities out there. So to truly see those communities come together to celebrate something like Global Black Pride in a city like Toronto, to me is inspiring and makes me so proud to see that Toronto is championing that opportunity.
One of the weekend's biggest events during Global Black Pride was Blockobana. It's organized by Blackness Yes, and Blockobana is the closing party for the weekend. A day full of music, and it's an art festival where LGBTQI+ African, Black, and Caribbean people celebrate cultures free from homophobia, transphobia, and anti-Black racism.
Blockobana took place at Stack Market, a beautiful venue in Toronto that was built out of shipping containers.
Blockobana was full of so many incredible performances, but I have to say a personal favorite of mine was Jada Shada Hudson from Canada's Drag Race.
Happy Global Black Pride!
To the rising sun.
We can't talk about our time during Global Black Pride without mentioning our favorite eats.
We had dinner at Gusto 501 on King Street East. It's a chic Italian spot with delicious food and drinks.
Before I get into this next favorite spot, Barry loves to plan literally everything in terms of our travels to the T, so it was so hard for me to fit in a surprise early birthday dinner at one of my favorite spots, Akira Back. Akira Back is a Japanese fusion restaurant that's so chic, and the decor is so well thought out and is truly one of the most beautiful dining experiences I've ever had.
I usually don't like surprises, but this was amazing.
Instead of heading back to the hotel after dinner, we took a romantic stroll to Graffiti Alley.
Nestled just off of Queen West, it's a great place for endless photo opportunities. As part of my birthday celebration, we took a trip over to the beautiful city of Montreal.
During our time there, we were able to walk around and check out city sights, including Old Montreal and the city's gay village. We stayed at the Queen Elizabeth, another historical hotel by the Fairmont, and this hotel was also the location of John Lennon and Yoko Ono's bed-in, where they recorded Give Peace a Chance.
Like Toronto, we can't mention Montreal without mentioning the food.
For great eats, we checked out Monarch for Barry's birthday lunch, then we hit up Bouillon Bilk, which was an epic birthday dinner with a 9-course tasting menu. And I also have to mention a standout dining experience at a restaurant called Kyung Ki in the city's Chinatown district.
All my enemies to take control and own my destiny.
Y'all, Global Black Pride was so incredibly special. Being a part of this historical moment is something that I will seriously cherish for the rest of my life and career. This opportunity was really and truly something for the culture, and to be a part of the process of helping uplift our beautiful and resilient Black LGBTQ+ community on a global scale meant everything. And for this to happen in Barry's hometown of Toronto, celebrating his birthday and Global Black Pride, it was such a special experience.
What made it so memorable was that I was also able to visit friends, family, and also celebrate my birthday at the same time.
From Toronto to Montreal, at the center of everything was the celebration of love and the importance of building community. Thank you to everyone who made this trip so special. Thank you for joining us in Out Traveler. We'll see you next time on Making It with Pride.